they also have...
Yeah, I've been interviewed 6 times already.
So you look at places like a lot of these...
I've been Guardian UK.
Oh yeah? Anyone else can chime in? Yeah, I've heard some of their stuff before. They're actually kind of like even on some things.
Oh yeah, but the UT news,
yeah,
they were really good.
So tell me, for or against open carry and why?
Well, open carry is a different issue. Here it's concealed carry. Okay. But I'm for the way I like to frame it so that people really understand this isn't make a special rule for campus. I am for campus conforming to the same laws that you have across the street on Guadalupe. I'm for campus allowing people to conceal carry the same way that they are all over the state of Texas. And I'm against the idea that a gun-free zone will stop a psychopath. So that's how I'd frame being for or against it. I just want everybody to play by the same rules because I, as a student, don't want to be a target for a psycho that says, hey, I might have a full minute to kill before I'm taken down here because people are not armed.
Do you think a dildo could also be used as a weapon?
Well, I mean,
no one does.
If it's large enough,
that's not what this is about. It's about how the dildos are not legal. There's a code against them, and so if we can carry guns, why can't we carry dildos? Come on.
I mean, to me, that's an interesting freedom of speech point, and I'm fine with them. I think it's an absurd law to make it illegal to carry dildos, but they're unrelated. It's like, yes, we have absurd laws all over the book. Cops and because they couldn't think anything with Ruger or 6 Hour.
Well, the Ruger jam block didn't. Remember the Luby's incident?
I don't remember, dude.
So that's where a lot of this started. The whole postal incident.
You're against it, right?
I'm not. I am for people being able to defend themselves.
Okay.
Make no assumptions.
All right.
I also am for people carrying dildos if they want
to. What's your take on concealed carry? If you don't mind.
If you have a license, then you should. I actually appreciate it if people would get more licenses. I think you need more than a concealed handgun license. I think you probably need to go study some strategy and tactics and martial arts and figure out how to keep yourself out of the conflict in the first place. But if you have to use a gun, you should know how to use it, and you should have a license to carry it.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Keep up the great work, man.
Keep it up.
Permit to carry. Sorry.
Best first day of school.
拜他所赐。
这是微信啊，微信。
So why are you for or against open concealed carry?
So I'm against it personally. I believe I'm fine with you having it on the street. I think it's your constitutional right to have a gun. I do not want to take away your gun. I just believe in the classroom setting and here on campus is not the place to have guns. People get very passionate about things. I talk about controversial issues and you're allowed to have a different opinion than me, but I've had people get really up in my face. What happens when we have guns and we're passionate? We do stupid things. We're at that age. We've all seen it. This is TFM, so I think y'all understand that idea. But I am against the sexual assault rates go up when there are guns readily available. There's stats all over the internet. There are good stats all over the internet for it. I can go on and on. Professors don't want to work here because of this law. We have professors walk out and professors won't be hired because they don't want to work at a school where if they fail a pre-med student right before they get in, they could come shoot. I just don't think it's the right setting for it. Sorry.
Well, hold up. I think I ran out of data. Hold on.
Me.
One sec.
So you do know that it's only allowed for people 21 and over
That's
to
right,
have
and
the
there's a good point.
CHL.
But how do you tell an 18-year-old girl coming here, where 1 in 3 women are actually sexually assaulted and raped on campus, how do you tell an 18-year-old that now she already has to look out when walking home alone? I've been there, but now she can't even have a gun until 21. So if security is a gun, she can't protect herself for another 2 years. And we've proven there are stats, hard stats, these facts are on paper. I don't know the study, I can't like quote it back to you, but sexual assaults increase where guns are readily available and aren't. We have it on paper, and it's a thing that affects, I think that there's a reason that the counter movement is led by women. I think that it's totally fair. Guys don't have to deal with the same issues. Girls don't have to deal with the same issues as guys. They address different things, and I think women are so used to know what it's like. I'm afraid to say no to a gun. You have to be so careful, and you've heard the stories of people getting shot because of it and things like that. So it's really important that we acknowledge that women are coming from a different place than men on this one. And we have the Austin Police Department saying this is a bad idea. The UT Police Department saying this is a bad idea. The professors don't want to work here because they don't want to fail kids. And it's also a controversial zone. Like, I know I'm going to have to start censoring myself in class because I talk about controversial things, and I think you should talk about controversial things. You should have the exact opposite opinion, and we should be able to argue without me being worried you're going to pull out a gun. And I think guns are totally, that's open carry in Texas is fine. I'm fine with it. I don't really care. I don't see people carrying. And it doesn't really affect it as it does in a school setting. We are an emotional age, and this is just not, if there's a reason you can't drink till 21 or own a gun till 21, but the problem is not everybody on campus is 21. So you have half the population that if we consider gun safety, can't be safe. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Yeah? That's my argument. And there are good arguments against it too. This is just why I'm passionate about it.
Have you, just sort of personally, have you thought of what you would do in an active shooter situation?
Yes, so in an active shooter situation, I don't think that somebody with a CHL license can handle that emergency situation. I think when you have the UT Police Department and Austin Police Department saying, I don't believe people that have just had CHL training can handle that, I'm going to listen to them. They do this professionally. This is what they do, and this is what they're trained for. And when you have people that are trained for and saying this is a bad idea, I listen to professionals when it comes to this. And I have thought about it, and you know what? I think it says a lot that on August 1st, the anniversary of the UT shooting, that's when this law went into effect. And I mean, that's a hopefully very rare scenario that we haven't happen here, but it is a worry of mine. And you know what? That's a good case for it, but I don't necessarily agree that it would really help. I think it would create more confusion, as that's what happened in Dallas. People had their CHL and were saying, no, this is my gun, but here you go, like, I don't want to be a part of this. Mm-hmm. So I think that there's valid sides on both sides, but I really believe that there's more reasons not to have guns than to have guns.
Thank you for that answer. But what would you personally do? Would you
hide? I mean, I can't tell you. I've thought about it, but until you're in that situation, it's kind of like, what would you do if a kid was falling off a building? Like, I would hope I would save it, but like, you don't know until you're in that situation. And you can have CHL holders that know how to work their gun and panic because they haven't had, the training of going through this intense event. And like, yeah, so I don't know what I would do. I really hope it never comes to that. I think about it sometimes. When I walk into a room, the first thing I do is look for a place to hide because that's the environment we live in. But I mean, I don't think guns will help that. I don't. Okay, do you have any other questions?
No, that's good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let me see if I can do it.
Okay.
All right.
That must sound insane.
No. Dude, my camera just straight inside. Fuck you. Look at shit.
This is so funny. All my Ole Miss friends are going to never get over this.
Shit.
They follow TFM religiously, and I'm going to hear all about it.
If I can, I got the video you took. So.
I got all the Sammy boys texting me a note. You're on TFM, and I was like, yeah, I saw that coming.
When you got on it?
Apparently, I've been told. Yeah. Awesome. Sorry. My words no longer work. I really do need to throw. I follow TFM on Instagram. I find it hilarious. I love the articles. I think a lot of people take it too seriously. Yeah. Because a lot of them, like, there'll be some things I'll read an article about.